Good morning and welcome to the Southeast Women's Football Show, proudly brought to you by Bendigo Bank. Every week, go get yourself a loan. A loan to get a new car, to drive down to Shepley Oval tomorrow and watch some grand final football, because that's what's happening. And a couple of our guests are lucky enough to be joining in the festivities of grand final week, or day I should say, tomorrow. And the other one isn't. Well, I can say that because I'm your teammate.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Welcome back, Mel Savio.
It is Savio, thank you.
You didn't mind being on last time, and
It was good fun.
got the late
Good
call.
fun. I thought I may as well come back.
Yeah.
Why not?
Diz was a bit busy.
Yeah, she's probably chickened out. No, she's at work.
She's alright. She's earning a crust.
She's a good egg.
Well done, Mel. I mean, well done you for being here at the before a grand final. There could be other things you could be doing on a Saturday morning, like looking at the back of your eyelids.
Lying on a couch.
Looking at the back of your eyes.
But also very lucky to have the Yabbies coach in, your coach, because we didn't mention to those ones that are listening to the radio part that you're from the Yabs.
True.
Chris Smith, good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. I roped you into it Tuesday night at the awards night.
Yep, you did.
Yeah.
You did. It's good.
I said, you told me that you watched, and I said, all right, we'll have you on.
Yeah, well, you back the abs every week, so I'm happy to come down and get amongst it. I won't go on that other show. They never backed on it.
Hey!
Should we talk about our cross promo? It was a good segue by you, actually. Sophie Strickland from Frankston Bombers or from Game Face?
Just a multi-talented person.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for yourself. Head just hit me a bit hot, getting a bit big there. Thanks for coming in. It was all very last minute, as we are so live on a Saturday morning. I was struggling to. I think once you go out of finals, obviously us Frankston girls bottomed out last week, so I think I just lost my. Mojo to want to do this show. So it was like, it's best we get organised, and here we are. Morning to the Game Face viewers that might have not seen Soph this week.
Yeah, it wasn't on this week. Yeah.
Touchy. But guys, the Yabs this week, how's the track been going? Are you feeling good? Good vibes?
Yeah, no, it was good. Did a bit of running last night.
Yeah, I feel like we did a lot of running this week all of a sudden.
Didn't mean to do so much running last night. It just turned out that we ended up doing.
And Monday.
Weather's good this week.
Yeah,
so
well, I think we got a bit excited. So we ran a lot on Monday because we had the weekend off. So we knew that we could put a bit extra.
Put a few Ks in the legs.
Yeah. And then we followed it up with a few extra Ks last night. But we've got an extra day to recover because we're playing on Sunday.
Yeah, that's good.
She'll be right.
And it might be a little bit of a heavier track tomorrow. There's a bit of rain, obviously, today and Friday night we copped it a bit, and obviously tomorrow during the game. So
well, they're saying in the afternoon, so we're playing at 1, so afternoon to me is 3, so we should be all right.
Yeah, it's really right.
We'll just play in the dry.
We played on there last Sunday. Sorry. It was a very hard. It's a hard
rock
deck.
hard.
I think that the rain might
do it a bit of good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
especially
think
the
it'd be a
middle
bad
of the
thing.
ground where the
Great.
pitch usually was.
Right, I gotta hang out.
Yeah, it's a nice little risen bit there just to hide the cricket pitch. So it'll be lucky you did a lot of running because you didn't want sore
Thanks,
legs. But no, very exciting. And as you said, we mentioned the awards night on Tuesday night. Obviously, Mel, you didn't attend yourself because.
Just too busy. I'm too busy.
Too busy.
You know?
She's too tall. She
Too tall,
doesn't
yeah.
look good in photos.
Did you have a good night, Tiles, that night?
Hard when you're short.
As said, Chris saw me, and we had a couple of Fantas. They were free between a certain time, and we really made the most of that.
Stocked up at 6:59.
Yeah, close eye on the old quartz there, and we just said, righto, let's. This one wasn't drinking and was driving, and we made sure that she looked like she was drinking. Everyone's like, that Stricko just drove home from the awards night. And I saw her carrying at least 6 wines at one stage. That's what a good captain does, really keeps her soldiers hydrated. But it was a good night, was it?
Yeah.
I know if it was.
No, it was a good night. It was a different style cocktail. I know last year we had the sit down and it was combined with the boys MPNFL awards night. It was good. I didn't mind the cocktail. I think the venue was a bit questionable. What did you think, Chris?
Yeah, it was awkwardly shaped.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it.
I mean, it's one of those things like we were just saying off air before, that, like a bit of teething with that. I think that's what they want to do, the league in general, for all the boys as well as the netball down the track, is to try and make it a bit of a everybody has a couple of drinks and maybe socialises a bit more instead of just sitting on your tables and you never talk to anybody else or unless the ones you know. So I don't mind that concept. Maybe not a Tuesday night though either. Maybe a Friday.
Didn't stop you though.
Mulgrave is
It did not.
Take work off, you'll be right.
Mulgrave was a bit of a stretch too.
Yeah, I reckon it would be a little bit
Oh,
closer.
you've got to be a little bit central.
Yeah, fair call.
Maybe Cranbourne Racecourse or
something,
something.
yeah.
I live in Cranbourne, so that works
Maybe
for me.
it worked out well for you. But no, I didn't mind it. And like you said, like the venue probably, the acoustics of it and trying to listen to Gary talk for 3 hours was hard at one stage. I can say that because I said it to his daughter.
Wait, what was good about the night? Like, what's going on?
6:59 when I handed Charles 6 glasses of red.
No, but I did, like, you did mix with everybody.
Yeah, like I think that's right. You got an opportunity to probably go and talk to other teams, other coaches, people you played throughout the year.
like obviously, you know, at Pakenham,
Yeah.
we're playing tomorrow. Never, you know, they're from far away. You might mix and see some of the other girls, like yourselves or your Mornington girls or Kringle, that are all a bit closer, but I don't really hang out at Pakenham on the weekends, so I don't get to see those girls out and about. So it was good we had a chat to a few of those girls.
Yeah, that
and
was
stuff.
awesome.
So, you know, I like that part of it. So well done for what you're trying to do. We'll just get it somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, the food was good.
Oh, food was great.
Aaron cheese balls were a highlight.
Pizza was phenomenal, actually.
Oh, it made me hungry.
I think the Franks and Bombers girls at one stage were handing around the pizza for the waitresses. They were just...
The Franks and Bombers girls were also asked to be moved to the back of the venue.
I was not involved.
The main culprit for that. I think I got muzzled at one stage from one of our teammates for speaking some truths about things. Anyway, we'll go on to some results.
Yep. All right.
Last week. How about we talk about some of the award winners
Yeah.
while we're on the awards night. We'll start with the best and fairest from Div 3 first. Lauren Hodgenacki? Is that what they call her? Hodgie? Would you say Hodgie? So from Pakenham on the 19 votes there winning. And then a draw in the Div 2 with one of your own. So Zoe Mitchell from Hastings, who actually won last year's Div 3 BNF, had a tie with your own Kate Thompson there. So 25, that's quite a few votes. So
Yeah, it's a lot.
Kate, was Kate there? I can assume so.
Yes.
Tomo
Tomo was there.
Yeah.
No one calls her Kate.
New name, goat.
Tomo.
Tomo.
Right. How, she's pretty happy? Or?
Yeah, she was stoked, yeah. So she's really happy with that. So Zoe Mitchell, she's just a proven,
She's a gun.
proven vote getter.
Yeah.
Even when, for them to have only won 2 games and her to still
Oh, it's
get that many
amazing.
votes, she's just, she's phenomenal, that kid. So probably should be playing Div 1 or VFL. Really.
Yeah, I think
absolutely.
so. I think I remember Zoe last year, and there's another girl playing Div 3 for Mornington. She might have been going up, I can't think of her name though. She might be on St Kilda's list this year though. But just collect the ball anywhere you go, and they're everywhere. And I think you don't tend to try and tag too much in Div 3 football, but I remember Zoe and this other girl, the coach, going, right, somebody just needs to stick on it. Like, do we have to? She's a bit quick and younger than us. But so well done to those two. And then in Div 1 from the Sharks, Alexandra Whitehead. So well done the 19 votes. So well done the girls. Clap that one out. Great work, BNFs. And then we already talked about the leading goal kickers from last week, so we won't have to mention them again. But the MVP from Bass Coast, Sophie Boulding. So well done to Soph as well. Namesake.
Yeah. Too bad I didn't do anything.
And for the Volunteer of the Year award from Seaford, We Tour.
It was
He's a
was
ripper.
it their trainer?
Yeah, he's a
I've
good
known-
bloke.
Yeah, I've known Wade for 10 years. He's a ripper bloke.
He's
been around the system for a long time.
Yeah, his
And
daughter
just a
plays,
champion
and I think the girls love him, so I think they were pretty chuffed to have been there. So well done to everybody that walked away with something, not stumbled away like myself. And the team of the year too. So you could have made that if you just, if we just trickled down a little bit to the. She's
Maybe.
good enough.
I did tell Rod on the night, I said, about time you did a Div 2 and Div 3.
Yeah, so I think they're due.
Getting stitched up, I think. It's been enough years of Div 1, so we're getting all the limelight.
Wouldn't be hard to do.
not at all,
Take them along, and if we cut some speeches down and
They
stuff.
get the coaches to vote for 5 players, I think it is, from each team.
Yeah.
And then just put it all together and have a crack.
Yeah.
Couldn't be that hard.
Nah. All right. Well, I reckon we.
Good feedback.
Good stuck in it, Rod.
Then again, though, they invited everyone. we wouldn't have all fit in that little.
Well, then we would have
rectangle
had
in
it at
our
Mornington
bunk bed.
Race Course or Cranbourne Race Course in a bit
good
of
call.
function room, or even here where we have the studios next door. We could have, and then we would have got to know more people that we don't get to know. So it's a win-win. I won't go through everybody's names because it's been posted everywhere, but just well done to Coach John Law from the Eastern Devils. Isn't he a radio host from back in the 70s or 80s? I don't know.
Different dudes.
Different dude.
This one played for North Melbourne.
And then Captain Bron Rogan from Seaford.
She's a ripper.
She's an absolute champ. So well done to everybody that made that. And now we'll look at those results as we were mentioning from last week. I think I was putting off having to talk about them actually.
Yes,
Do you want to
same.
start at Div 3?
Touchy.
Hey.
Yeah, righto. Here we go. Div 3. Let's go last week's the prelim Kringle. Actually, fun fact before we talk about all games, just so it doesn't make us sound as bad. Every loser in the prelim didn't score a goal.
Yeah, that's a good highlight before we get started.
There you
That's
go.
crazy.
I mean, it
Fun
wasn't a
fact.
highlight, but just highlighting a point.
A few teams just had their grand final the week before, I think.
Definitely. You guys are the worst, though.
Yeah,
You
well.
definitely did fall down.
Who invited this guy? Honestly.
I did, I think.
55-4. That's
Terrible. Anyway, so Kringle easily getting the job done there, 8-7-55 to Bombers 4 points. And as I said on my Slurry interview on Game Face, I said, I don't know about you, but like I just remember having a kick before the game for having a bit of a warm-up. And you're sitting there just not sitting there, we felt like we probably should have been sitting there the way we were going. Kicking it and the ball goes over one person's head and you kind of just look at each other going,
Here we go.
I'll get it then. Like there was just no energy and no one was, I don't know. It's like
I think the kick, and then it would go over someone's head and roll through the three people behind them's leg, and you kind of start getting the vibes that maybe
there's
wasn't
no
quite
backup,
good.
yeah. But you know what? It's great to make it and win a final in the first place.
Yeah.
And well done to Kringle. They wanted it more, and
Yeah,
it's going to be a
absolutely.
cracking game tomorrow. We'll go to that. We'll go through each game quickly as well. So, Pakenham versus Kringle at Shepley tomorrow, starting off proceedings at 11 a.m. I'll tell you what happened the last three times these teams played each other. In round two, Packy, they've won all of them, I'll tell you that. Just a spoiler alert. 5-8-38 to Kringle, 3-7-25. Round 9, 5-4-34 to Kringle, 1-2-8. Semi-final a couple of weeks ago, 4-8-32. Closer one to Kringle, 4-3-27. I must admit, like, obviously, you guys wouldn't have seen these teams as closely as we have. Like, I wouldn't think anyone would come near Pakenham. But the way Kringle played last week...
And just their I reckon their 5 weeks leading into this final have been really good.
Yeah.
Pakenham might have dropped off too.
Yeah.
Lost the
Little
game to
bit.
Mornington. Didn't
Yeah.
play very well against Kringle. Yeah, I'd be nervous.
It's not an easy... It's not going to be an easy one to know who will win. That's for sure.
I think... What do you reckon?
I think Pakenham deserve to win, and I think they've been the best team all year. So I'm going to say Pakenham.
Yeah, I also think it's going to be a close game, and I think Pakenham are going to win. But I think if we think back to last year, when we played Pakenham in Div 3, they had like 12 players. When you'd verse them, you'd have to give them plays. They lost by 200 points every week. It'd be a great story, wouldn't it?
It would be good to see them. And also, like we mentioned before with the weather, it won't be as fast-paced game as it was last Sunday.
And I think
in the dry.
Pakenham have girls with a lot bigger kicks too,
Yeah.
which I think will make a bit of a difference.
Yeah. So what do you guys reckon? Are you going to just take a stab?
Well, he used to play for Kringle.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll give Kringle a vote.
Yeah?
Look at them. Look how far they've come.
Yeah. Well,
They're doing well.
You got a few mates down there still.
Yeah. I reckon it'll be close, and
It'll be
then
close.
they'll get it.
If it's wet, it'll favour Pakenham if it's wet.
Yeah.
Like, Pakenham got some bigger bodies. Like
That's it.
Hodgie's running
Absolutely.
through the middle. She's a big
Yes.
solid unit. She'll just smash them apart. So if it's dry and they can control Hodgie, they're a chance Kringle.
Yeah.
If not, I think Pakenham will
Yeah.
do it easy.
And that's the thing, is like they both, like obviously with like Corey and then with Hodgie as well, they've got those two players in there that can just run through packs. So it'll be a game to see who worries about the opposition more than playing their own game, I reckon, tomorrow. So it'll be a good game regardless. You guys get down there early and have a look.
Yeah, we'll see the
We'll be
back
there.
end of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, now speaking of you guys, let's go to Div 2 and have a look at, did you go down and watch last week or did you?
I did.
You did? I did see you down there actually, last Sunday at Shepley, and had a look at, what do we say, Murrumbeena versus Cranbourne, and I think, no offence to the Cranny girls, I think we knew probably what was...
Yeah, well, after their Div 1s got knocked out, that stopped about three or four players being able to play in that side. So that definitely hampered him, especially when Tamara Michael, who's probably their best midfielder, not eligible to play. So we could see then.
That's frustrating. Yeah. She's a gun.
They were up against it for sure.
Yeah. So that result last week was Murrumbina 5-13-43, Cranbourne straight 7 points, and maybe Murrumbina. It's you guys will be hoping they haven't had too much goal practice this week, kicking practice with the 13 behind. So
they were peppering goals. That's for sure. They were. It was obviously all the footy was played at the eastern end of the ground with the way that wind travels through at Dandenong. So.
It did pick up a little bit, that wind too towards the end of the day. All right, well, tell the people out there what's happened in those the last 3 times you guys have played. And another spoiler alert, the guys to the left of me have won all 3. Round 6, your first game, 3-10. I'll kick him, Mel. 3-10-28.
Lucky I don't try.
That's a little Kiz Beswick, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll blame her.
Just taking them on around the mark.
Oh, what a legend. Yeah.
Then to the Beaners, 3-3-21. Round 12, 5-11-41 to Murrumbina, 5-7-37. And in the semi-final, you won 4 goals, 7-31 to the 1-2-8. So
actually, I kicked a point there.
Did ya?
Yeah. And you know what? I celebrated.
Did
I was
ya?
like, yes.
Did she?
I don't remember.
Don't tell the coach
You
that.
know what?
Don't
I
tell
was
the
actually
coach
very
that.
surprised. I wasn't really aiming. I was more hoping to get home. Hey,
You're just trying to get it.
I'm going to celebrate that. That was my first score all year.
I was about to say, so you haven't kicked many goals this year.
She's a
No, I
ruckman,
just
she's
hang
not
out, at the 50.
Just tapping them down their throats. Just
Look out for us
sending them
if we kick straight. That's horrible. 3-10, 5-11, 4-7.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I reckon I'd
Say this when he's here.
I reckon I had Diz on it once, or who else? I had somebody on straight after one of your games after you'd kicked a few points and
Yeah, I reckon it was me after the 5-11.
yeah.
We played Eddie Ass a couple of weeks ago. That was 3-14 or something.
Yeah.
Horrendous like that. It's shocking. So let's
That's
hope we
all
get it
right.
together.
Hey, you got one more chance to get it right.
Do some Saturday morning goal practice. Could we organise a quick goal?
Let's get that now. After this, we go.
After this,
How many ovals down at Shepley that we can?
Oh, there's one out the back.
Yeah. Well, there's no game.
No,
for
no,
Shepley
that's-
tonight, so we can just go there and
Oh yeah.
Good
Well
one.
done. Well
do some
done.
investigation.
It's a little
You get
fancy,
an
I'm
away
giving
from your
away.
assistant coach.
Oh,
That's one.
yes, this is your family's here.
surprise.
Should bring him out onto the camera.
He'll get all shy.
Aww. Aww. For those of you that can't see, we're looking at a child out there
waving
at us. Very cute. All right, so, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Do you want to set the scene? We're down at Shepley. We're playing in the grand final. We might have not gone as well as we were liked last year in the and we're hungry. We want to win this. Are we going to win it?
We haven't really spoken about last year. We kind of put that one to bed.
Good, that's
pre-season
probably-
and just moved
Yeah,
on straight
that's
away. Plus,
good.
I wasn't there, so that made it
Yeah.
different.
It's a new team.
We don't like
new
it,
year.
to bring that up.
No.
So we brought in there's a good changeover of players. So we've kind of forgotten last year and we've moved on pretty quickly and just focused on this year and focused on what we do best and trying to win a game of footy on the weekend. That's so
Simple. What's happening down at the club tomorrow afternoon, regardless of what happens? What's the
I'm sure it'll be loose.
yeah?
I think we're doing a dress up
We got,
night.
Aussie icons.
That's what we're
Oh,
doing.
that's so weird.
We'll
Yeah,
tell you what
there
I'm
you
dressing
go.
later in last
There you
minute.
go.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
also-
we would say we're both going as Wardy because she's jumped on the bandwagon.
No, I'd already had my plan.
Oh, nah, because I could
Could
still
still
go
do
with
warning.
that.
No, we were sitting at dinner last week and everyone was talking about what they were
I
dressing
told
up
weeks
as.
ago, like a month
I
ago.
could still go with
I
that.
can't tell you all.
Do you know
'cause
what other
I'm
people in
gonna
your
be a
team are
better
going
one.
as? Because I'm still a bit
Do you know if you
50-50 on
Google
someone.
Catherine
search,
Kim.
if you Google search
Yeah.
Aussie icons.
Aussie icons, you know Corey Worthington of all people?
Yes, I mean that comes up.
Corey Worthington.
Well, I might need to change mine.
Yeah.
No, I can't tell anyone what mine is. It's meant to be
Yeah,
top
she can't.
secret. But mine comes with a partner, and my partner is possibly going to have to leave for a little bit of the day tomorrow. So I'm going to be walking around, and no one's going to know who I am.
Oh,
Right.
no.
So that's handy. Thank you, Bibsy.
I think we got the whole Irwin family coming.
Yeah, I was about to
as
say
well.
that.
Yeah.
Even the
And a croc.
Even the Stingray.
The
Stingray's coming back.
I heard there's a few of those. Well, maybe by the end of the, we're getting kicked out of our venue at 5 o'clock. We might
Maybe
come
we'll
find
kick
you and
on a
just-
tab.
Yeah.
Come
We're
down the
open.
pond. The
Come
pond
on.
we go.
We'll really just end up with a leggy pub. Right, we'll go down the pond.
We're
Yeah.
in Lockin, so come on.
That could be. We don't want to know who it
Don't
is. We
tempt
probably
us.
still think on
Don't
each other's
Same
team.
team. We're all good.
Yeah.
You'll blend in.
Oh, there we
We're gonna
go.
lock in.
The Yabs versus the Bombers in the lock-in. Could anything go wrong?
No, battle royale for sure.
Have you got a cage over the pond down
No,
there?
we just get a toilet paper.
Battle
square,
of the
just roll
Irwins.
out, yeah.
Both the Stingrays
Battle
can
of the
fight.
Don't need to talk about Div 1, do we? Just keep talking about what we can do tomorrow afternoon together. Anyway, we'll give some tips for the grand final first. Let's get our head back in the game.
Well, I have done it wrong. Last time I tipped
Keep tipping against
Marambina
us,
and I
please,
was
please.
corrected. In fact, all 3 times I've tipped Marambina, but
So?
I'm going to get on the
What?
Tiab
What?
bandwagon.
No, keep tipping Marambina.
Nah, I'm getting on the Tiab
true,
bandwagon.
Kim.
Sorry, I am. Nah, I watched the game the other week against
Not bad.
Marambina, and I think you guys will get the job done.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the Abs bandwagon, obviously.
been on
Have
the
been
Abs.
Yeah,
all
you've
year.
been loyal.
I just want to go to the
So,
lock-in.
what?
Nip. We'll be nipping at the door to get
Yeah.
in tomorrow. I'm telling you, give me the hot tip. All right, we'll go up to Div 1 because they're important, apparently. Last week's game, we watched a little bit of this. Another whitewash. The Sharks 4-11-35 over Seaford, 1 point. You said we had the worst.
No. Well, they kicked 1 point, but you guys still
We got thumped by the most,
You
yeah.
got pantsed.
Yeah. And then some. Absolutely pants. Yeah, look, it was Seaford have probably that week before knew that they were going to probably struggle a little bit against the quality side in St Kilda, but well done. Anyone to get the prelims good, so that's probably all I've got to say about that game because we left early.
Yeah, we had to
dropped
leave
off
a little bit early.
Dropped
They
off
did.
Seaford, yeah, they were going really well at the start of the year and they've sort of fallen away towards the back end and really turned up.
I reckon
on the
they
weekend.
struggled a bit with just working out who's playing Div 1 and 2 and sort of couldn't really...
And then you got the VFL people, you don't
Yeah.
know who.
Coming in and
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
I mean, they're well coached. Alpha's a great coach.
Oh,
Ripper,
yeah.
absolute ripper.
I'm surprised by that scoreline. I didn't stay for that game either. So.
No. Well, that'll be interesting. We'll we'll go to tomorrow's grand final game in Div 1 before I bring up what will be interesting for next year. So last 3 times, Eastern Devils versus Sharks, for those of you at 3 p.m. at Shepley Oval who didn't know what was happening. Round 5, Eastern Devils 7-10-52 defeating the Sharks 2-3-15. Round 13, we keep wanting to call them Edias. Eastern Devils 3-1-19, and once again the Sharks exact same score 2-3-15.
They're consistent.
Very.
There you go.
And then in the semi-final, the Devs winning 3-6-24 to the Sharks 2-5-15. So got their measure. How's that? So all 3.
All
Front
3
runners
have
teams
won.
have won
All
all
3.
three.
And on the
Go.
weekend, all teams have gone into the grand final. Other
Yeah.
teams didn't score. Crazy.
That's weird.
Fun
What's going to
facts.
happen tomorrow?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'll think that the Devs...
I think the Devs are going to...
No, I'm going Sharks.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the Devs have won the last 2 and I'm sick of seeing them win, so let's have someone new.
Okay.
No, I like the
Shake it up.
Sharks.
You do?
Sharks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got Blackie playing there,
Yeah.
so you've got to support
Yeah.
your mates.
Yeah, did you hear that, Soph? Support your mates.
Oh, I actually got you there.
Oh.
Look,
And Jess Wallace plays for the Eastern Devils, so...
Yeah, and she gave me
so
stick.
she
See,
gave me a drive-by last time I was in here. So she actually can't kick over the person standing on the mark, so I don't know
oh,
if
I
she's
don't know how that feels.
giving me a drive-by that can be able to kick goals.
I see, I love Wall and G Punt, so that's why I'm sort of a little bit going more towards the Devils, but they're not, I don't think that either of them will be bold. Obviously, G Punt isn't playing, but I don't think Jess is either, so...
Yeah, she's got concussion. So,
Yeah.
Which is surprising because I didn't know she had a brain, so...
Wow, we.
Clips.
Oh, I'm
Wow.
going to give her 2. She gave me 1.
Clip, I like
I
it.
love Ollie. Ollie's
Nah,
good.
she's
Yabby's
a
going
ripper.
nip.
Yeah.
She's a good
Yabby's
pup.
going nip.
Yeah.
I've known Ollie for years. We're good
She's
pups.
a ripper. She did give you a couple of clips. She deserved that. All right. Well, we best about wind up, but I'm going to go Chris the fast 5. You can help out if you want because I think I gave them to you last
Yeah,
time.
that's fair enough.
Next year that'll be exciting. Obviously, if you do win tomorrow, I don't know if it's all been discussed or who goes up or not, but it'll be a great challenge next year if you do.
I've got a feeling they're going to put us both up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what
the
I
mail I've heard.
think. So,
It's going to be a fair change across all.
I actually think they're going to put us and maybe they're looking at trying to talk to Beaconsfield to make that a 10-team comp.
Yeah.
So, and then they do the same thing in Div 3, make that a 10-team comp.
Oh,
And then,
makes
sorry,
sense.
Div 2, and then whatever's left will fill up Div 3.
I know there's a couple of new teams coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just spread them out a bit.
Yeah,
And there
try
was
to get
far
10,
too
10,
many.
10 would be Be nice.
It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll go your fast 5 questions then. We'll start with the first one, and you can say people that are on the panel if you like. Who's the coach's
But you
pet?
wouldn't.
Who's the coach's pet? Hosey always tells me it's Sav, but that's what Hosey always says.
Hosey,
It's
Why are you
definitely
dropping
not
people
Sav.
in Hosey?
Yeah, I love to dog her. Hosey's the one I love to hang shit on the most. She's 93 years old, still running
Oh
around.
my
yeah.
God.
Well, he just came second in the
Sure,
league BNF
in the
for the
netball,
netball
yeah,
during
that's
the
right.
week, so there you go.
She's the fittest person going around.
She's
I don't
not
know.
bad, she's an athlete.
Coach's pet? I don't know if I really have one. Do I have a coach's pet?
Who probably gets close to these behind the most?
I don't really think anyone is a coach's pet.
Yeah.
I mean, like, no one really likes you that much to be a coach's pet.
Just
joking, I'm joking.
right and center, I don't
Get it all out before
This is
tomorrow.
what happens at a
Because we're
training
going to battle
session.
tomorrow. Better, I'll be the better warning.
We
That's
just-
what's
we just
going on.
Stand there and hang shit on each other. That's right.
We don't train.
All right, we'll go. This one might be a bit easy because there's a few down there at the pond. Who's the best performed in front of the camera?
Oh, Darsal.
Yeah.
Darsal, absolutely. Yeah.
I've
Loves
seen,
it.
yeah, I've seen a few.
Jade was good. Jade's first attempt was pretty good, but then Darsal.
Well, she kind of started it all.
Yeah,
hey?
and then Darsal got involved and just took it and ran. So
Done well.
He got TV
Done well.
stuff.
I'm going to get her on
good.
next year. I might get her to co-host maybe, hey?
Yeah.
All right. Do you ever get mistaken for the model
Yeah.
Danny Minogue's ex Chris Smith? It's spelled the same.
It is. Oh, it happens all the
But
time.
wait, sorry. What's Chris's first name? What's the full?
Just Chris. I'll stab
Oh,
you.
I just wanted to know. That's all.
I'll stab you on live.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to know.
Chris, what's your,
Are you
what's on
hiding
your birth
something?
certificate, Chris? We'll ask your wife out there.
Oh yeah, she'll come and tell me straight.
Red Smith?
Yeah.
It's just Chris.
Yeah, just Chris. Yeah.
Just Chris. Anyway, do you get mistaken for
Yeah, all the time. Happens all the time.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
Got to beat him off with a stick.
all right, here's it because it's Saturday morning. Who won the footy last night?
Who played last night? Richard.
Geelong and Collingwood.
I didn't watch it. I was watching the rugby. It'd have to be Geelong. Yeah.
Geelong won? All right. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow morning. I mean, today. All right. Who in your team are you backing to kick it the goal after the siren from 35 out?
Tomo. Every day.
Tomo.
Tomo. Even though she plays.
Where is she
In the
playing?
back line. She's in the back
Yeah.
line. The goat.
On you, Tomo.
Maybe the goat's
Yeah.
missus.
Hey?
Biggs.
Yeah, Viggs. Yeah, actually, Viggsy goes right up forward. So Mrs. Goat. Yeah.
Mrs. Goat.
Mrs. Goat.
There's a few to choose from, which makes me think that tomorrow's going to be a good day for the Yabs.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Yeah. Followed by even better afternoon when we join you. Thanks for coming in, guys. It's been. Oh, and you too. I didn't really give you much, did I? Because you just
We're going to spend the whole weekend.
Yeah, it's fine. We're all good. Well, yeah, I needed to get you. You needed some camera time this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here it is. Right, well, good luck tomorrow, guys. Good luck to
good luck.
everybody playing, but more so you two, just because you're here. And that's it. That's done for the year too. I'm not coming back
Well
to talk
done.
about results. So we got through our first year of a footy show. So well done to you, and well done to you too.
Good job, guys.
Good job,
No
Tyler.
worries.
We've done well.
Exactly.
We've done-
you.
It's been a good show. Watching all year, so it's
Yeah,
been good.
champ.
Did you watch my show?
No.
Right. So you see me next year. You might not see her. We might see Darshole, but we will say, like every week, at the end of the day, football's a real winner.